Evening everyone, how are we doing tonight? Welcome along. Evening 1174 Milton, hope you're both well. I had a good day, not got blown away. Been fairly breezy here today. So far tonight everything is going according to plan, but it's early yet. So, onwards. We need to get this other grass cut for hay. Evening Dave, how are we doing? Let's get this set up again. Should have saved the GPS course last time. Didn't think of that. Not until it's too late anyway. Right. Ooh, that's not good. Breezy Milton, very breezy. A bit backache because now I've spent a lot of time on my hands and knees weeding this morning. Filled the wheelbarrow full of horsetail and God knows what else. We're welcome to send it down here because it's really not wet here. We could do with it. I have no idea, Dan, to be honest. Evening RN, how are we doing? Really don't want it in that position. Right, let's get the front adjusted as well. Just a case of waiting for Dino to get it finished. This is where we find out I'm going at a complete angle to how we went last time. Should be a nice bit of hay here, hopefully. Did you remember to put the pottinger rake in before we started tonight? I doubt I've forgotten something else though. Pretty sure there's a mod, possibly with Global, on the mod hub for that. Seem to remember something on there. Might be wrong, wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last time. So if we got several bales there off the sides, you should do the same on the hay. You can lift them separately, or at least the front left, front right with the pottinger. So I don't know if you've seen in the relevant bit of Discord, Milton, but I finished the hay and maize drilling today on the server. So once we've got this all cut and tethered, we'll be using the pottinger rake on here. If I remember rightly, it's Alt and page up and page down, Dan. If you just want to shift your line across a bit. I haven't done yet, Nathaniel. Welcome along. Thought about it, but that's as far as I got with looking at it. You gotta get enough bales on there to keep them cows fed. Once we've got a little bit done, I might grab a tether and start a helper on that. I have the same 2 yards on there that I had on the single player stream series. So Seaview and Western Hills. The Woodpecker has at Blackridge. If I remember right, the Elite has Strumble. Oh, that's handy. No, it's not. Completely new save game. Which map's that you're talking about, Nathaniel? Today I got 6150 on 155s. Let's have a look through what I have got. Do they, David? It's interesting. Yeah, I bet that mixes things up. Still haven't tried that extension yet. Funny how most things regrow if you don't plough them up. Or shrubby type things. I'm sure there's 150 out there. You just have to know where to look for it. So what do we all think to the Massey 8140 then? Hey farm boy, how we doing? Don't tempt Milton RN, he might decide to play you in and see what come up in the spring. Yep, ain't a good looking tractor. It never was. It'd pull well when they weren't breaking down. I don't think they won any awards for reliability from memory. Alt and C, Dan. I think we'll probably have the trailed tedder on here. Just keep with the Pottinger theme on the grass stuff. Need to be able to plant them with the tree planter, really. Don't start RN, because I've had more reliability issues with John Deere than I've had with any other brand put together over the years. I got to the moot key in time for them 3 idiots on mopeds this time. You gotta do well to blow something up these days. No, I think some of the people that have trouble with them are the ones who have less than gentle control on them, shall we say, David. Like everything else, if you treat them right, they don't tend to give a lot of trouble unless you get a really bad one. Well, aren't you the lucky one? Exactly, David. This first there's some rough-assed operators out there in places. Oh, be interesting, Nathaniel. That's that map I was going to look at, but didn't really draw me enough to do it. Hey Stephen, how we doing? $13 and above. I'm good, thanks. Yeah, nice tractor, this one. No, I haven't done yet. What, you mean more with rear wheels that aren't attached properly? Yeah, someone's got to do some decent blue ones at some time, hopefully. I mean, I have tried to talk Dino into doing other colours, but he just won't do them. Got to be green and yellow for him. Nope, he's still working on all of them. He's looked at them again and is fiddling with them again, shall we say. Hey Michael, how are we doing? Almost got one chunk off the side out. Yeah, wouldn't be bad. The thing, there are no decent sort of T7 mods out there. Not standard, not the non-HD ones anyway. Sort of 7030s, etc. would be nice. So if we split that top end in half, I think that should be about right. Don't come over me this afternoon. I actually tidied my desk up and see there's wood beneath everything again. Yeah, I'd like to see one of this quality done. Okay, thanks for that. I've sort of found most T7 type ones out there. The joys of GPS. So most of my mods come off of Bidder Mods, what I use. Sort of my go-to site. They tend to use the original links. You'll get bot by Nightbot. Striker if you post it in there. Best thing to do is post it in Discord if you're in there. I've got a Richard Weston trialer. Somebody stole our Richard Weston trialer off the 17 server. I know exactly who stole it. Has been passing it round. Oh, sorry, 19 server. So we've got a nice Richard Weston which has been doing the rounds, which was stolen off there. And we know instantly if it is the one that originated from my server because of what was done to it. Yeah, that's what I said, Milton, 19. I did realise. Oh yes, Milton, incredibly quiet. Because what I didn't realise when they took it and released it elsewhere was that Nathan had altered that from the original one, so we'd know instantly if it turned up anywhere else. Well, he's sort of vanished any at the minute. Now you can't turn them on or unfold them together, but you can lift them up and down together. Not unless you assigned the same key for turn on, but if it's the same key you won't be able to do it. I wouldn't have thought. Let's just split this top, then I think we'll get a tether. Mix things up a bit. So I'll probably use the little 6430 on the tether. Well, there's a surprise, Milton. Can't imagine why that happened. I haven't done yet, Jack. A little bit busy today, shall we say, between recording some videos and doing real world stuff. So what maps are everyone playing on at the moment then? Just out of interest. That wouldn't have taken much 1174, given he was in there. Think about who converted the trailers for us. Yeah, I've got an Oakfield save going. There isn't a separate Facebook page for it, Milton. I actually don't know if Yana have got a Facebook page. But they haven't actually tweeted the stream yet. Yeah, I think we might do Oakfield as part of my 12-hour live stream. There's a link to everything in Discord, Milton. Yep, we can do. I'm not going to show you all the options on here, obviously, because it's going to be covered in the mod review once it's ready. So I'm not going to go through everything what's available on this tractor, so it'll spoil the mod review. That's the one. So usual amount of options for a Dino tractor, as we can see. I'll go through them all now. Well, we now might as well get the rake and header. I believe so, Milton. Saturday the 6th of June, Dan. Yes, I do have quite a few private mods. They're not all in use, or not all visible, shall I say. Some of which I don't use on streams, some I use in videos. Several in videos are private edits by myself as well, where I've done things to them. Even this one has got edits I've done to it with the sound. Nope, that would be YouTube ballsing up again. I was only doing one thing this morning at 3 o'clock, and that was snoring. This John Deere has to be one of my favourites at the moment, I think. I do like this tractor. Favourite tractor? Case Puma, funnily enough. Not John Deere. Used to have a Puma 165 CVX, one of the earlier ones. Pre-AdBlue. Loved that tractor. Just about got halfway. I don't tend to use masses too much, Jack. The only private mods I tend to use are ones that come directly from people who've done them. Otherwise it's treading on dangerous ground using them in videos and live streams. I'd go with that, Harris. And he's gone by a Dell Magnum 7230. Yeah, I need to get them downloaded, Milton. We'll put them on the server once I've done that. There will be a few extra mods dropping on there in the next few days. Oh, thanks, Jack, but don't tend to have many that I can't use on this sort of thing. I'll try and get this field baled because we're going to be using the big quadrant style baler for that. Evening, Lee, how are we doing? Oh, definitely. I did drive a 5150 Pro for a while. Lovely tractors. because that's what the predominant livestock is around where this farm is based. Suffolk is big pig farming country because of the light land in a lot of places. Yep, pretty much. The only annoying quality the 5150 had was trying to tip trailers in low barns. The air intake on the back of the cab there. I think that's the most irritating bit about that tractor. Glad to get this field done. Oh yes, my 7230 was not a standard 7230. She'd had the screwdriver job and the fuel pump. She was about 50 horsepower more than she should have been. Not such a problem on the 7230, as we tended to use it for ploughing and that sort of thing. Now, when I spent a lot of time with dual wheels all around on a 4-metre Lely power arrow. The autumn I drove that. No, 340s weren't a bad tractor. Just had to watch the gearboxes on them. Yep, mowing again tonight, Greg. We haven't done it for a couple of streams. Yeah, pretty much. Heston balers are good on them. What's wrong now, Woody? The homework police caught up with you? Or you run out of food? Yep, this one's going to hay. Got enough silage over there. Won't take long to get it tethered and rode up. Not those 12 and 12.5 and 13 metre bits of kit we got up the shop. Take the mowers back to the other yard. And here we had an MX 170, what was nice, or 150 I should say. Put it this way, it's a 170, 150 stickers by the time the dealer's finished with it. We never had any engine in the first place to run out of. Can't run out of what you don't have in the first place. Because they're live, he can't actually tell me what he normally would for saying something like that. So tomorrow's video is from the Western Shore. I've recorded one on there this afternoon. Yeah, we bought a 150, but the dealer, well, the main dealer sourced, he tweaked up to 170 for us. So the same tractor beneath. No, I left farm work. I haven't done any farm work since April 2017. That's when I last done anything. Don't mean that's the last time I drove a tractor I've done anything, but it's the last time I actually done anything on the farm. I suppose that's something different for you. 1174, whereas around here they're quite common sight. I've got one farm with 3 or 4 of things. I still work in the industry, Striker. Not on the... just don't work on a farm anymore. I still work on farms. Obviously in the last couple of months I've been tempted to go back and do some, but I've tried to resist it. So I know if I do start doing farm work again, I'm not going to want to stop if I get a taste for it. And enjoy the amount of free time I get these days compared to when I worked on the farm. I'd done it from the day I left school until 2014 full time, and then as part of my self-employed work until 2017 when the other stuff got too busy. I didn't have time. Exactly. So I haven't left the industry, I'm just not driving the stuff how I used to. Though to be fair, in the past week I haven't had one, well I suppose 2 days sort of class as farm, being at Claydon Drills, so they've got a farm as well. I've worked, last full-time farm I worked on was 950 acres. I've also worked for a 3,500 acre contract farmer in that time, and 400 acre farm and 1,000 acre farm, doing self-employment. So 2 sort of 5-6 year full-time jobs, and some self-employed ones as well. You might have an odd one in this side. Now he's going for fusion energy spacecraft, Milton. He says about the size bang that can make when you put it on a bonfire and oil barrel. I'm one of those lovely people who go around doing forklift training, striker and other sorts of training, predominantly pesticides, so PA1s, 2s, that sort of thing, and other bits of farm machinery. That's what you call it, is it, Lee? Grassland management. I like that. I've been told before that few people have said to me they watch me because I try to do things reasonably realistically as well, having done the jobs. Not done any front and rear combination mowing, but I've done rear, and tedding and raking and baling, carting, combining, potato harvesting, potato planting, destoning, ridging. A lot of hours spent on the combine seat, and an awful lot of ploughing and drilling. So once more down that way, then we'll knock that side out and we're finally done grass. Favourite combine, I did like my old Lexion 460. I had one of the early ones for 5 harvests. Did like that whole thing. Come from Dominator 108. 118, sorry. I think Dominator's a favourite for how they sound though, to be fair. There's no other combine sounds like Dominator does. I'll drop this up the main yard, get the 6430 for the tether. I think this one will go on the rake. This is Sutton Farm bonus BCD. See what the other side's like, whether it's matched up or not, whether we've got an odd one there as well. No, I have spent a bit of time on a 570 and a 480. And a lot of it's down to how the operator sets the combine up. So we demoed a 570 against my 460 and we couldn't tell which combine produced which swath. I actually learned on the Dominator 118. Thanks AFG. How do you know my hands aren't on the steering wheel? Look, no hands. There. Joy's GPS. To be fair, 118 was a nice combine compared to what it replaced. The 118 replaced a Massey Ferguson 865, which is quite a large, cumbersome beast. Temperamental at the age it was. You get there in a minute. I mean, back when I was driving the 460, our 460 was doing more than what the neighbour's 480 was. We were pushing between 2,500 and 3,000 acres a year through that, with a 25-foot cut. Me looking out the window? Ooh, 3440 RS. My father's cousin had a 40 RS. And let's just say it wasn't their favourite combine. See, I've got the window, I'm just letting some fresh air hit my face. Try to cool my ears down under this headset. It's getting a bit warm. Let's wait and see if Streamlabs pick that up. There we go. Thanks for the $2 super chat, AFG. Let's just say when father's cousin demoed the 40 RS, the chap I was working for back then had an old Massey Harris 780 Special, sort of combine of the 50s, and took that to run alongside the 40 RS. The 780 Special had not been used for over 20 years and didn't break down. The brand new 40 RS broke down more than once in the first round of the field, much to the dismay of the factory engineer who was out there with it. But that thing was forever breaking down. Yeah, this map's released. You don't want to see what's walking past tonight. The sun isn't out, it's windy, it's not very warm, so there's nothing worth looking at tonight. Just have to have a look around the third-party mod sites for this map. It's not going to look quite how this one does, because I've been playing with this one in GE. It was originally released on FSUK, so I can't really tell you where to look for it. That's the problem. With that site gone, it's just a case of looking around some of the less than favourable mod sites, I think is the best way to put it. To be fair, I think JCB is more reliable than what that 40 RS was. Someone's sending me little notes again in Discord. Yeah, I did see that. Stroke, there was something we were talking about in here before, wasn't it? 1174, the getting rid of the steering wheel on the combine thing for road work. Yeah, that's why I sort of wanted to wait until I got 1,000 subs before we done any charity type stuff, Elite. So that'll be a bit easier then, if people want to support it. I think we're actually the right width this side. So these mowers will go up the farm there. I think 1174 is more of an expert on joystick type steering than any one. From memory. To be fair, it shouldn't be really. We've got to think what other things are joystick controlled. They've been using it on loading shovels for years, but they have to put a steering wheel in them to go on the road. Hey Austin, how are we doing? And yes, I was looking out the window again. Because unbelievably, somebody's just walked past who I went to school with, who I haven't seen since 1997, who now lives about 5 doors round the corner from here. They've got someone walking past in a dust mask. Don't, Milton. Behave. Yeah, I think there's only got to be joystick in the field though. For the reasons 1174 said. Hey Stupid, how are we doing? Yeah, I prefer steering wheel to joystick on that sort of thing. Gives you something to lean on as well. Well, I'm sure our paths will cross at some point. No, this is Sutton Farm. We haven't got the new version of Metagrove yet. Nathan's still working on it. We are testing some of it, but we haven't got the big version yet. Nathan's had to go away for a few days and put a ice pack on his head after we've done some testing on one he's been working on. We have Pottinger on the front and Tarup on the back. Austin, which Tarup is part of Governland. No? Possibly Stupop. Right, that's finally this grass field done. I want the 6430, do I? Or 6930? What have we got where? 7.5. I think we'll have a 6.9. We ain't used these much other than grain carton. Which ones have we got? It doesn't matter which one we take. Yep, certainly does. These tractors ain't done a lot of work, so you might as well put some hours on them. Yeah, it's just getting used to things, isn't it? So this is my modified version of Sutton Farm. More trees, fields altered, tracks altered, dairy farm installed. For those that weren't watching the stream the other night when we put it in. Hey Farmer Dot, how are we doing? Nope. Kubota is not being a banned word. We know how much you love them, Elite. Got the best aircon on the market. Aircon designed for use in Alaska. You mean the green and white lever? Let's move this out of the way. Was I right in thinking underpowered 1174? I just had to mute again for a minute because of the idiots on the mopeds. Or 50cc's what think they got Harleys beneath them. Hey Dusty, how we doing? That's good, not been blown away down there today, have you? It's been a bit breezy down Cornwall today, hasn't it? Been bad enough round here. You still working on your maps, Dusty? You're having a break again. Oh, I bet that was breezy. That's it, 1174. People are expecting to rev hard, but they won't. Getting on there then. So has that got a favourite drill, to be fair? I'm presuming you mean in game. Very true, Dusty, very true. That's when you put lumps of lead in your boots to keep you down on the roof. What about your other little map project, Dusty? That answers that question. You know, I'd like to get on with your Norfolk map, funnily enough. Can't imagine why. I mean, I was at Claydon's for 2 days this last week. I will say their new trail drill looks quite good. What I could see of it there. Yeah, can't imagine dust. I really can't. It's not like I've been to that farm or anything. See what you done there. Careful what you say about Norfolk. With Claydon, yep, be able to direct and go on to ploughed work, I'd imagine, with that thing. Put it this way, they're designed to work on the sort of land his own farm is. I.e. not very friendly. They're tested on his own heavy clay land he's got about there at Wickenbrook. Really? You went there? That almost deserves a time out for being such a bad joke, but no, as it was Suffolk, we won't. 6 metres the ones I saw down there, his own one and one he's got in there being built and he's messing around with. I'm Norfolk, Striker. I cover Norfolk, Suffolk, Essex, Cambridgeshire and Lincolnshire for work, so I get about all over the place. Yeah, Claydon's got their own farm. You actually go there where he does farm walks around it. Some pretty substantial bits of kit they make. So I think rowing this up and baling it will have to wait till next time. We'll just get it tethered tonight. Ah, you're down there, are you? I've quoted for a couple of jobs in Kent a couple of years back, but never heard no more about it, thankfully. Not that I put the price deliberately high or anything so I didn't get them. I wouldn't do a thing like that. Yeah, I've worked in the fens before. That flat stuff is not great at times. Well, it's too far to go for one day, Striker, so it involves overnight stays when I go that far. She's looking sort of 4+ hours drive from where I am, due to our wonderful road network. And the Dartford crossing. That's pretty unfortunate, Dusty. Yeah, it's still a long way. I'm allergic to the M25. Well, London's extra car park as it is when it's busy. AFS contractors, you managed getting a bit early tonight then. I see it creep in just so I finished last night. The one we've got here, Austin, got 2 of these for the grind trailers and a 7530 on the bigger trailer. So really got to start that Lexi and go on again. I'm not good in traffic. I run out of patience. Don't mind if I get stuck in traffic in Norfolk, because I usually know some good shortcuts and back roads to get away from it all. No, exactly, David. Yeah, I'm a little bit, let's just say the jury's out on what's going to happen in about 7 days' time after this weekend. So we'll get several big bales off here. Let's find our big John Deere to put on the baler. I haven't actually been into a shop other than the garage to buy fuel or the pet food shop for, well, since the lockdown started, to be honest. Been deliberately avoiding them. Oh yes, a lot of hay. Maybe I'll sell some of it. I'm good, thanks. How are you doing? The Lexion 8900 on here, which really should be going again, because it's in the field of soybeans that needs to finish. There's already another one to combine. Oh, plenty of that to do on Greenwich. I'm thinking we might use Oakfield for multiplayer on my charity streams. Yeah, this is single player Striker, this one. Not too many private mods on here. Or currently private mods, I should say. .75% of the tractors haven't been released yet, what I'm using. Well, not this version anyway. Because I like these ones better, to be fair. Yeah, that's fine. That wouldn't be that map, Milton. That'll be an open multiplayer. So there won't be anything private on there. So that'll be Oakfield map off the mod hub, not the one we were using. Oh. So there'll be no private mods on there whatsoever. Be switching might switch the server across from Western Shore to that for just that day. So I really want to lease another one for a month. We do it as a non-seasons multiplayer just for the charity streams. See if we do some silage and other bits on there. It's on the Saturday the 6th of June, Striker, 10 AM to 10 PM. My mod review gives the views of that tractor, FS Contractors. Nice track, just shame about the 1-2 little issues with it. It all works, it sounds good, it's got some nice features. But why oh why didn't they fit the back wheels properly? I'd like to see an axle between the back wheel and the trumpet hosens, not thin air. You know, I didn't want to do 9 AM to 9 PM on our time zone because that gives me time to get up the allotments of water first, which I'm going to have to do. Also give me a chance to get the burger van for breakfast because he should be humping again by then. He's humping on the 1st of June. Thank you, FS Contractors. Much appreciated. It's a Pottinger, Austin. Actually, good sized field to use this one on. Yeah, Pottinger. Well, I'll be buying up. Some nice little bits of kit in there. We certainly haven't got the player with the press on. It looks like we might have configurable size sprayer booms as well in there. I should reserve judgment until it's released before say too much. I say I should just hang fire on running the saying too much against that DLC until it's released. You might get a surprise. Oh, you'll like the one that came out Friday. That's the one we're going to be using on here. That is a nice one. Did like that when I done a review on that. I I'll go and get hooked up tonight and onto this field. Get hooked up and just show off a little bit of features. Yeah, I'm pretty much the same in that respect. Do some grass, but predominantly arable. So that's what I know the most about. Wait for it. There's one of them. Did he indeed? I have worked with a suckler herd before for 6 years, but I prefer arable. I'm not a livestock person. I'll eat them. I'll eat what they produce. Got no problem with that. Nice bit of ribeye. There we go, this is why I keep muting that you'll hear in a minute. I see. So those are the idiots on the motorbikes I've been muting it for, what you probably just heard down the mic. Yeah, I ain't fired mine up for a couple of months. Really ought to. Yeah, in fact I do need to fire the PS4 up ready for this 12-hour stream in case I use it on that. Make sure everything's updated on there. So I won't actually start rowing this up tonight, but I will get the rake in the field. To be honest, I haven't actually played it since for nearly a couple of weeks now, 1174. Careful FS contractors. True, Milton, but there's a lot of cars use this road as well, and I wouldn't want to try and sort of take the top off them. Including police cars tend to go past here quite a bit. And earlier this afternoon the fire engine, because someone's backyard barbecue got out of hand. And had to be extinguished apparently at the other end of the estate. According to my ex-brother-in-law. Yeah, head height is about the right height to take the blaze bar off the top of a police car, isn't it? Nicely positioned javelin through the front spokes would do a good job. I mean, what have I done? I know one or two farmers who put old zigzag arrows upside down in gateways as spike strips, then forgot they'd put them there and tried to get in the field with tractors, with the obvious result. Oh yes, very expensive. I think most people on this estate are starting to get a bit fed up with their motorbikes now. Be sticking to this one for now. As you can see, the wall collisions are good on that barn where the barley is. There's a plough in there, forgot about that. Forgot we had a mounted plough as well as semi. Woody's in the barn. Now G29 and G29 shifter. Alright, just get this back to the field, unfold it so you can have a quick look at it, those who haven't seen it. This is my second one. The first one started to short circuit, shall we say. The first one was better than this one though. This has got an annoying squeak to it. It's been getting better. It's not as bad as it was when I first had it. But it is noisy compared to the first one. Side panel's not too bad, but for everything I hear about the wheel, you're best not to. They aren't the most sturdy of things. I think it's the general consensus of opinion with them. Right, so let's get this beast unfolded. So, want that side down first, or up, or... So you put the whole lot down. Save that briefly. Remember which buttons do what on here. And bring them in. Or put them out. It's a variable width. So you drag them in if you're sort of feeding in on the triangular bits of field, or you could lift one side up separately to the other side. So we have got individual lifting on here. This is all on my joystick. So same way as a load of functions. It's a nice rake this with the extras on it. It says that it only needs 90 horsepower, but I think that's ambitious from the testing I've done with it on Felsburn. Yeah, that's why I like this one, because you can do that. For those that hadn't seen the mod review, this is nicely detailed rake, this one. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend the Farm Sim one. Heavy equipment wheel, I don't think so. Makes a good paperweight after a couple of months. Side panel can play up, but that's not too bad. But that is where I am going to be finishing for tonight. We'll pick this up again next time, which might be tomorrow, we'll see. But for now, I am going to say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream tonight, and I will see you again in the next one. Goodbye for now.